and then go live, and let's get this thing rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get comfortable, grab that pen, grab that paper. It's such an incredible night tonight talking about the habits of leadership, the first habit of transformational leadership. I personally love Jan Paxman. She is a dear friend of mine. And speaking of which, we have another dear friend of mine coming in tonight, Miss Priscilla Allen, Global Director. So you guys get the love tonight. So we're going to rock and roll, strut and stroll and get this thing going tonight, because I know we've only got 30 minutes of your time, and we are just going to make this a little different tonight. I know sometimes the first of the month we kind of do our team celebration call and we make that, but we're going to wrap it all into one nice tight little package tonight and have one of the most amazing coaches in all of Optavia come on tonight and speak life into you guys tonight. So you guys ready to start this thing and have a blast? Yeah, let's bring it in. Okay, you guys. So let's talk just a little bit about what an amazing month June was. So many of you guys had extreme amount of rank ups, brought on so many new clients, and brought in amazing coaches into the family. So we want to recognize some of the coaches that have come into the family this month. So we want to welcome these brand new coaches: Cecilia Arzaga, Craig Chavez and Mina, Eric Wegland, Deanna Archer, Jackie Palazzolo, Holly Ellis, Allison Marcus, Amber Bixby, and brand new, you will see her, came in on the first, Renee Johnson. Welcome, you guys. I'm so excited that you're here, and welcome to the family and the mission that is Optavia. So we are going to go have a blast tonight. But first, before we talk about some amazing celebrations and rank ups, we want to talk about 3 things that are coming up right now so that you're marking them down on your calendar. So number 1, as you guys may have noticed, we have a new Monday call lineup. So today and every Monday, we're going to help you and your clients with a lineup designed to inspire and support you in all things healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. So starting at 5 o'clock, which you may have been on, hopefully you were, it starts at 5 o'clock PST, and it's 30 minutes, is our Habits of Health community time. Now, these weekly webinars they were on Wednesday nights at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, but now they're going to be on Monday nights. And so these break down the micro habits of healthy body, healthy mind, and show you how to infuse the micro habits of health to create lifelong transformation for you and your clients, right? So they also clarify how to get the best results by leveraging all 4 components of the program and the full offering of Optavia. So you do not want to miss these valuable support calls, both as a client and as a coach. So make sure to invite your clients and your coaches to this amazing Habits of Health community time. And as you're starting to see, 10 seconds afterwards, we're just transferring straight over into coach community time. So again, a 30-minute section, we are really diving in to coaching. So this is for coaches or people that may be interested in our offering as coaching. This is a call for those who wish to take their health beyond weight loss. So join the field leaders as we dive into the success principles of leadership and development and kind of what's possible when we make the decision to help others beyond just the scale. So right after that, we have Relaford team training, and we are always talking about the fundamentals of transformation and transactional skills to help you build your business and to help you build your life. So make sure that you've got this call lineup in your calendar. All successful coaches will have this and a reminder with the Zoom links in their calendar every single Monday night. They're showing up live, cameras on, notes and notepads ready to go, pen and paper, and they're really being present and taking all these things in our community time, and our coach time, and the Relaford team training. So the second thing that we want to talk about tonight is our new Wednesday gathering. So a lot of you guys have been a part of our online BFED community time on Wednesdays at noon. But this wasn't always this way. Before the most crazy things of the world happened with COVID, we used to get together in community every single week and do life together. That's what makes Optavia so different, is that we do life together when we bring community together. So we're back and it's time to gather. So we've missed our community time connecting around what matters most: friends, fun, fulfillment, fitness, food. So come join us every single week and indulge in community and connection as we bring back our Be-Fed community time, now called Gather. So we're always focusing around health, well-being, connection, and fulfillment. And we're coming to gather with like-minded people and enjoy getting back to community. So invite all of your clients, coaches, and potentials. Now, this is a local event that we're hosting at Yosh's down at the south end of town in Reno. So if you are local, or you've got clients that are local, or potential coaches that are local, we want to gather with them. So we are excited. It's going to be every single Wednesday at Yosh's, which is at 85 Foothill Road. And that is going to be from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. every single Wednesday, except for the week of convention. That week, we're all going to be getting together early. So speaking of which, that's the third announcement that we've got for tonight. We want to talk a little bit more about convention, because I know so many of you are registered for in-person and so many of you are registered for online. So convention's right around the corner, guys. Starts on July 28th through August 1st, and it's going to be an event to remember. It has literally been 2 years since our last convention, and I promise you, you do not want to miss out what's going to happen this year. So whether you're going to be there in person or you're registered for online attendance, be ready for breakthroughs. This will be an event like no other. And tonight we have an amazing special guest, my friend, dear Priscilla Allen, Global Director, who will be coming on a little bit later to talk about all things convention with us. So hang tight, because we've got some celebrating to do first, okay? So tonight, you guys, let's hear from some folks who are seeing some incredible success and what's made them so purpose-driven tonight. So we want to really celebrate the efforts and successes of two incredible people that just hit amazing milestones, their first milestones in their business in reaching senior coach. So first, I want to bring on Molly Peterson, Regional Director, to introduce one of the brand new senior coaches within the family tonight. So Molly, are you there, sweetie?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here. I'm unmuted. So it is my sheer delight to introduce you to this woman. The last day of the month, she was one client away from hitting senior coach, and she said, "What do I need to do?" And she was determined and signed 2 clients on her last day, got certified before midnight. I can't tell you how in awe I am of the fire of Sandy Hawley. She's one to watch. I'm telling you, when we talk about unicorns, Sandy's a unicorn. So Sandy, please tell us what brought you to the program, and how you're doing this, how you hit senior coach, and all of that, because it's really inspiring.
So really quickly, should give you guys a little bit of background about me. I was kind of in like a really low state, mentally, physically. I was a mess for the last couple of years, and fast forward to COVID, I just downward spiral. I was trapped in an apartment by myself, no pets, no kids, no communication with anybody physically in person. And I have irritable bowel syndrome, so I have stomach issues. I'm going through menopause. I was on antidepressants, anxiety medication for the last 10 years at least. I was taking sleeping pills every night of my life. And I'd gotten to a point where I just had enough. Enough is enough. I saw Molly on Facebook. We went to high school together. I love her to death. She looked amazing. I wanted to know, what is she doing? Whatever it is, I want it. And I reached out to her and signed up the same day. And here I am. And I got on the program and fell in love with it immediately. It was so easy. It was the easiest transformation I've ever made in my life. And it started with the weight loss, and that became secondary because I just felt so amazing from the inside out that I kind of forgot about the weight loss. And then all of a sudden I looked at myself one day and I was like, wow, I think I look great. And people were starting to comment, and the program really it's really changed my life. And sorry, you guys are like a family, and I'm in awe of all of you. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for bringing me into this lifestyle and community, because I've got a new family now and I love it so much that I decided to pay it forward. And I just had to become a coach because I wanted to make Molly and everybody else proud, and I wanted to make myself proud. And I have a job that I really like, but I don't love my job and I don't make a difference. And with this, I'm making a difference. I had a couple of clients the other day tell me, thank you for changing my life. Like, that just brought me to tears. I've never had anybody tell me that before. It was amazing. But anyway, all that aside, that my first month I didn't hit CAB and I was disappointed in myself, but it didn't deter me. I was like, that's okay. There's more people out there that are going to sign on. People are watching me. I'm getting messages. And in the month of June, I had a really great meeting with Molly and Meryl and Whitney, and just it really inspired me and gave me some really good ideas. And it's like I flipped the switch one night and I was like, oh my God, I got to start doing these things. I have to follow up. I have to start doing live videos, which, my God, that scared the crap out of me, but I had to do it. And I started, posting stories and making sure that I was posting something daily on Instagram, daily on Facebook, and messaging as many people as I can, and just reaching out to everybody that's on my heart. And anyway, but so at the end of the month, it was just the last couple of days, and I knew I had some people to follow up with. So I set a reminder. I put up Post-it notes. I mean, in between my job and everything else, I just kept thinking of my goal. I have to reach this goal, and it's my next step in my career, because my goals are I want this to be my full-time lifestyle career. This is all I want. I don't want to live the cubicle life anymore. And one of the things that I've learned is that I have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I've been uncomfortable like every day that I'm doing this, but it's wonderful because it's getting me out of my comfort zone and catapulting me to different parts of my life that I didn't know were possible. And by doing all of this, I know that it is possible, and I believe in myself more now. It's changing every day with the support of all of you guys. And it's really nice to have goals for the first time in my life and have people that believe in me and to actually believe in myself too. And so I thank you guys so much. This has just been life-changing.
We thank you, sweetheart. It's been amazing to see your journey and how it's changed for you. And, isn't that the beauty of what we get to be involved in? As we transform ourselves and as we work on ourselves, we start to be the transformation for other people. And there's no better feeling than having the fulfillment of being a part of somebody else's journey and transformation and having that gratitude. I hear it for you. I hear it, and I am so excited for you. Molly and I, like I said, we've been talking about you left and right here for like the last 24 hours, walking the beaches of Carlsbad, enjoying watching you thrive and succeed. And you know what? There's no doubt in my heart, you guys, as I listen to Sandy, you know what she has? She has passion. She knows what this has done for her because she has taken it by the reins and used every portion of this program and embodied it. She's immersed herself in it. And as she's done that, she's got so many people in her heart that she wants to help. And I can see that. No doubt, you guys watch. June is an amazing month. July is exquisite. We see people help so many people in the month of July. I will not be surprised to see her reach executive director by the end of the month. So yeah. Sandy, we look forward to watching you grow and watching you help lives, my friend. So with that, yeah, I mean, she hit senior coach running, and that day she got certified by the end of the night. It was just amazing to watch, and she's got goals and dreams. Speaking of somebody else who's got some really big goals and dreams, I want to introduce you guys to an amazing woman. You know, some of you guys already know her. She is kind of like my right-hand partner. Don't tell Jeremiah. Hopefully he's not watching this live. But, you know, Kristen Johnson has just really come into the family and really helped us all in ways that I know that you guys have seen. But when she saw the mission and the purpose of being behind this, and she started picking it apart, kind of like some of us do, she wanted to be a part of it. And she started having people on her heart constantly. She was telling me, hey, you know, I've got some people that I want to help. My mom's one of them, things like that. And I was like, no, you need to help them. They're going to want to come to you. So shortly after her helping as a personal assistant, she decided to join the mission and become her coach and the client herself. And so we have the honor and the privilege to congratulate brand new senior coach, Kristen Johnson, to the family tonight. So Kristen, are you there?
I'm here. Gotta unmute.
Yeah, take it away, babe. Tell us a little bit about your story, kind of how you came into it a little bit, and what's happened for you.
Well, hi guys, I'm Kristen. I'm Annika's assistant, like she said. Gonna start with I hate public speaking, so just roll with me here because this probably is as bad as like getting a flu shot or something for me. But I started working for Annika a few months ago, and I just fell in love with her and fell in love with the program. I took books from her like day one, was like, I need to know more. Let me read everything. It was just so interesting to me. I have a little bit of a different path. I've always kind of been into health and wellness and was really into clean eating and kind of watching what I did. And I've always been pretty big into exercising, but I just didn't really have a lot of energy. I'm going to be 40 this summer, and I would just crash every day. I have two little girls, and I homeschooled, and I was just kind of hitting burnout mode myself. And Annika's like, well, let's start you on some of the fuelings. And I was kind of like, well, I don't know if that's really going to help me. And I started trying it, and the energy was just through the roof. So I just kept kind of researching more about it, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, okay, I had all these people coming to me and asking, what are you doing? And they were all so excited. And I wasn't really sure because I was like, well, do I want to coach? I'm not really sure if this is something that I want to do, but I had just such a passion to help all these people that I was seeing around me struggle. And I told Annika, like, I do most of the stuff naturally. I want to learn how to teach other people to follow in my path. And I'm not really sure how to do that. And so I kind of just said, you know, I think I want to coach too. What do you think about this idea? And graciously, she decided to let me do both. So I'm super excited to be here. I just kind of rolled with it. People were coming to me, honestly, just saying, what are you doing? I just kind of taken her lead, and the Facebook stuff scares the crap out of me, you guys. Didn't want to do it either. I know that's a lot of everybody's biggest I guess battles or obstacles in their way, but I did it, and I've been following the instructions. And I will tell you guys that two people that I had no intention of helping came to me the last few days of the month. And I feel like my biggest tip would be, don't discount people you're not thinking of, because all the people that I have the heart to help aren't there yet. And so I feel like it's coming at me from people that I would never have imagined. And so I just keep up the posts and, you know, sharing your story, and people will come to you. I had no idea that this was going to happen so quickly. It kind of just hit me, and I'm just still kind of in shock myself, actually.
And that's what I love so much. It just comes naturally, you know, when you're trying to live your best life, and that's really where you were at. And people were just coming to you. They're naturally attracted to you, just like everybody else on this call. And we're just so proud of you. And, you know, it's one of the things that we talked about all the time too. She had so many people on her heart to help. And I was like, don't get hung up on those people because they may not be ready just yet. And it was fascinating to watch. Like she said, at the end of the month, people she had no idea that were ever looking for this started to reach out to her and wanting to know more about it. So I love that you said, don't discount those people, you know, qualify them, but don't discount anybody. You never know what people are looking for in life. So speaking of not knowing what you're looking for in life, we have an amazing event coming up here in the next couple of weeks that really starts to awaken what's possible in life and what the potential of your life can really look like. And we're really excited about National Convention. And Priscilla and I have had the opportunity to go to many, many conventions over the years. And we're really extremely excited about this one because of what we've experienced with past conventions. So I called her up yesterday. I actually sent her a voice memo and I was like, P girl, I want you to talk tomorrow night on our call because I want you to breathe life and show people what convention has really done for you, and why they should come, why they should be present, whether it's in person or to make the commitment to register to be online live, and what that has done for you. So I wanted to bring on Global Director Priscilla Allen, one of my favorite women in the entire world and really good friend, to speak to us tonight a little bit about what is possible when you decide to go all in and make the commitment to be engaged and immerse yourself. So P, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, you've got it, girl. It is all you.
All right, guys. Well, I'm so happy to be on with your team. I've known Annika for like a few years now. We kind of started a little bit around the same time. I think she started a little bit after I did, and we met at a Go Global event 4 years ago. And I just grabbed her by the shoulder, said, Annika, I was like, you and me, we're going IPD together. One way or another, we're going IPD together. And it's just been so much to see her journey, just kind of progress at the same time. And we both carry almost the same amount of business right now. And it's just been so much fun to grow with her as a leader. So you guys literally have an incredible leader just kind of leading you guys. And she's awesome. And so I do want to talk a little bit about convention because convention is where things happen. I've been I've been coaching for 5 years now.
Oh, I think she froze. Did she freeze, guys? She'll hop in and hop back out. And give her just a second here. I'll wait for her to come back in here. Don't you love it when technical difficulties happen? I'm telling you, the internet, we're so dependent on it. And yet, like, if something goes wrong, we get so worked up. She'll be in just a second here. Hold on just 1 second. Here she comes. There you are, gorgeous. No, I can't though. You're muted. Okay, hold on. Let me unmute you.
Unmute. Okay.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
We got it you now.
Hello.
Yeah, you're good.
Hello.
Are you frozen again?
Can you guys hear me? Good Lord, the obstacle is the way, you guys. Whew. I'm just gonna sit because I'm like at 2%. So I'm gonna sit on the floor while my phone's charging and just quickly talk to you guys. Okay, we just have to like work through these things. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But anyway, I was saying, you guys, convention is where the magic happens, in the hallways of convention. When you meet other people, when you get to know other people and you hear their stories and you realize how much alike they are than they aren't, right? So I want to encourage you guys to go because you're going to meet so many other people. Sometimes we feel this journey is lonely and we feel like, well, I'm the only one going through this, or I don't know why it's just me. And then you meet someone in the halls. and they say, no, girl, I'm in your shoes. Like I've been there too. And I got out of it. And let me show you how I did it. Right. So just like that networking part with coaches is incredible. But also when you're going online to convention and when you hear people say things, right? Annika may say to you guys things the same way a million times. And then you don't hear Annika. But then Jen Paxman is on stage and she says something to you and you're like, oh my gosh. You know, Megan Valentine says it in a way you're like, wow. And of course, you're going to go to Annika and be like, oh my gosh, Annika, guess what Megan just spoke to my heart. And Annika's probably going to be like, yeah, I've been telling you that for years, but I'm glad a shift happened, right? So this is the kind of magic that actually happens at convention, you guys. And for me, the first time I went to convention, I was a social little butterfly. I didn't even know where my team was because I chased the people that I followed. Like success leaves clues, and people are so incredible in convention. And if you're going to be there in person, I want to challenge you guys to do this thing. I want to challenge you guys to write questions of people you admire and look up to, and go up to them and ask them those questions. I literally had questions for Megan Valentine and for Pat Schatzley and all these people that didn't know me. But people are so incredibly responsive when you go and you ask questions. So I want to encourage you guys to go, to be social butterflies, to get to know people, to talk to people, to participate in everything that goes on. Because yes, you may hear the same thing sometimes on the stage, but magic happens in the hallways. And for the people not going, the magic will happen because certain coaches will say things that are going to create mental shifts for you. So I want to encourage you guys to participate. Do not miss out. You know, I've been a coach officially since 2014. I didn't do anything for almost 2 years. So officially 2014. And I will tell you that I have never missed a convention. And where there have been times where in my mental, you know, I've had that mental roadblock where like, I don't know that I want to go. It's going to be the same thing, you know, blah, 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 blah. All this chattered in my head. And then I go, and I am so thankful I went, because a shift happened at that specific convention. So you are going to get what you need to get for your specific growth when you go to these events, because somebody is bound to say something to you that's going to create a crazy mental shift in your mind or in your heart. So I want to encourage you guys to go take your teams. If you are serious about growing an incredible business, you want your people at this event. You want your people at this event because this is just social proof. It just validates everything that Optavia is in person or online. So I want to encourage you guys to invite your people. If you're going to grow a big business, if you have leaders in your team, if you're thinking of leaders, even if you're not a leader and say you just hit senior coach, but you have potential clients, invite them. You'll be surprised. You know, I started inviting coaches in like the meet and greets, and we have like 4 coaches from meet and greets coming. They haven't even been coaching for 2 weeks and they're coming to convention because people are hungry for what we have. So in your mindset, don't assume maybe that person's not going to want to go. She's just a client. She's not going to see the value in this. You never know. If you don't ask and if you don't offer, you're just never going to know that. So I want to encourage you guys to go out there, to invite all your clients, especially the people that you feel have so much potential. I just invited a brand new coach today. She just signed up this morning. I told her about convention. She was like, let me see if I can work things out. I can drive and make it in 4 hours there. I was like, girl, even if you have to lie down on the floor in my hotel room, I will bring you to my hotel room. Like, let's just make this happen. She signed up this morning. And so we're hoping that it's going to happen, but it doesn't matter. It's all going to come down to your posture. If you believe with all your heart that this event can really create incredible mind shifts and heart shifts in people, you are going to want to invite everybody and their mamas. I am not lying to you, because that's where the magic's going to happen. For me, so much growth happen at these conventions, and you get to meet the people that, you know, you're doing life with. Like, we do life with so many people online. So imagine being able to do life with an actual people, like an actual person. It's so much fun, right? I remember the first time I met, it wasn't Annika, it was somebody else like that's started with us, and I was like, oh, it was Casey Hibansky. I was like, wait, see, and she's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, who you, right? Because each other constantly on these. Take your teams, you guys, go. It is so valuable. It is so worth it. You're going to hear Dr. A's heart. And that's the biggest thing for me, listening to his heart, because there may be so many events from different companies going on. But when you see and hear Dr. A's heart, when you hear the emotions in his voice, when you see the tears coming down his face, because he believes with every fiber of his being that this mission is going to change the world, it changes everything for you. So my encouragement to you today is, if you have not signed up, sign up today and then just figure out how we're going to do it, right? I have a coach who just hit executive director 3 months ago. I went global with her, right? She hit executive director 3 months ago. And you know what she did? She saved all her money in her bonuses. And this is what she's doing. She's taking her husband. So if you're flying solo here and you have a significant partner, that support is so critical. It is so important. And the biggest way to convince them to see what is possible with this is to take them to one of these events, right? So my husband was like super supportive for a while. As soon as he went to go global with me, he was like, whoa, this is the real deal. But here's the thing, the way we postured it was like, honey, you don't have to do this with me. I just want you to see what I'm a part of because I'm going to help change the world. So I would love for you to come with me just to see what is possible, just so that you can see how this organization, this vehicle is changing lives. And I want you to see that. And so now Anielka's bringing her husband, like she told her husband, I'm paying everything with my bonus check. And she's taking her husband, who has been completely adamant, like, heck no, I'm not doing this. I don't even want you to do this. And now he's coming because of her bonus check. So this is the reason why I want to encourage you guys, do it and then figure everything else out later. Get your ticket and then figure everything else out later. I mean, talk to Annika, trust me, like we'll help you guys figure it out. You know, transportation, you know, room and board, we'll help you do all of that, but make a decision today that you're going to be there. Decide that you're going to be there. You know, take a risk in yourself and your business and say, I'm going to purchase my ticket tonight. I'm going to be there and then I'm going to figure everything else out. Then I got to text Annika and be like, okay, where am I going to stay and how am I going to get there? But just make the decision to come. And I promise you, you will not regret it. So Annika, that's my passionate message about convention because I feel like this is going to change your team's life.
Well, it's changed yours. It's changed mine. And this is why she's so passionate, you guys. Pia and I started this really kind of together. She started a little bit before me, but we really linked arms together at Go Global. And we saw this, you know, we saw that it was a leadership mission, that it developed people and it made this world a better place. So we saw the mission and the message. And when we got behind that, I mean, you can't put words on what happens here. Basically, whatever you're needing or looking for in life, for some reason, it seems to populate at convention. And convention the word doesn't even do it justice, right? Like I like to call it a leadership summit because it really is. Whatever you're needing or looking for in life, like Priscilla said, whether it's community and you're looking for answers there, whether it's skills and tools in your toolbox to help you build an incredible business or build yourself, which is what most people get out of this, are the tools and resources on how to invest in themselves and build themselves up, right? To feeling like they're a part of something bigger than life and having fulfillment in their life, which most people are missing. There's something for everybody here, but you won't know what you need unless you go. And sometimes we don't even know what we need until we take a chance on opportunity. So Priscilla, thank you so much for sharing your heart. You guys, this is why she's one of the most successful coaches in all of Optavia and why her life is just a dynamic. I mean, this is why, you know, she's always on leadership calls and speaking to thousands around the country. So Priscilla, thank you so much tonight for sharing your story and thanking you so much. We know so many of our team were excited to hear you speak tonight. So you guys make the commitment, you know, for those that haven't registered, I put the link in there, go reach out to your mentorship team. And if that's me, talk to me and ask me, why should I be there? And basically what I'm going to tell you is why not? If you're looking for better in life, register. If you want more in life, register. If you're okay being okay, please don't. But I don't believe that you're here if you don't want better in life. You wouldn't be showing up. Each one of you is seeking something more in life. There's something that you want more of. What if this opportunity gave you the tools, the resources, and the ability to go create it? So tonight, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming on. It has been a pleasure and an honor to have all of you guys on tonight. Thank you so much, Global Director Priscilla Allen, for coming on and speaking the fire like you normally do. Congratulations to both Sandy and Kristen for ranking up to senior coaches. There's been more, but we don't have enough time to celebrate everybody. So make sure that you're celebrating everybody that has been ranked up this month. This next month is going to be crazy because convention always lights the fire and the purpose and the mission of helping others. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, you guys. We will see you hopefully at Gather if you're local on Wednesday, and if not, next Monday night on team training. Have a great night, you guys. Bye-bye.